Alright, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni PPS birungi video no chimanyi wagirabyeko dda oba Fredon bwe bamulabye ku live naye no party chimanyi tewagiwadde obudde kyokka ate ye y'amakulu sokulirize tuma tuyongereyo
ku social media kiganye buli olaba okomredi yenna nga ali mu mboozi ya simanyi mirembe bedding n'ensambya mwani Folland buloko bw'osanga omuntu yenna akola emboozi y'enkyukakyuka nga zze ebiboozi bya nsambya n'emirembe bedding ani block ani follow and block.
Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni oluvannyuma lw'okutegeera nti no His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi tagenda kumusobola online yasazeewo mbu okugula ababloggers ab'enjawulo okutambuza diversion videos nnyingi nnyo omukunja tasira ndowooza mwamulabye olunaku olwaleero ate mirembe beddings and curtains nsambya furnitures babadde almost nga batekinga over internet last week nga bo kye bagezaako okubeera nga bakola nga baagala amawulire geshiftinge okuva eri politics badde eri side ya entertainment era basukubira nga bafuga bana Uganda nga bulijjo video nyaga tujiwa obudde Fredon nga abikunywa male nkuletire her sister Alison Mumasa when oh my god she is a wonderful character sokolabe Fredon tumaye tuyongereyo
naye unfortunately they were spending billions and billions creating stunts ziganye ku social media kiganye buli olaba okomredi yenna nga ali mu mboozi ya simanyi mirembe bedding n'ensambya mwani Folland buloko bw'osanga omuntu yenna akola emboozi y'enkyukakyuka nga zze ebiboozi bya nsambya n'emirembe bedding ani block ani follow and block. Era bonna nze ku TikTok n'abaani followings ne bablockinga bonna ne ku Facebook waliwo account zenzigyeko nezani followinga nenziblockinga abatambuze ebibozibozi bya diversion bonna era bwanga tokyalaba page ku Facebook ku TikTok tokyajira nakwani followings nekublockinga yes nyinza okubadde sina kyekwongerako nenandisubire nti mwe bantu abadde balina okutambuza information ekubba ebintu bya Museveni bwe mba promoting diversion ne stunts za Museveni kitegeeza temukyakolera nkyukakyuka njala kujjukiza obadde ku social media ebbanga lyonna ebibozibozi badde bitambula ebbanga lyonna nti viewership esasula oba likes zisasula njala soka kubuuza viewership zofuna bakuwaayo sente mmeka oba likes zofuna ng'otadde ebintu ebifunamu sente mmeka teziriiwo kati lwaki oteeka ebintu bitagasa nsi na kuyamba batasobola kweyamba nga tebabisasulye okujja nga bakuwadde kashi mu ngalo nti tambuza ebintu bino nkubuuza nale babadde tambuza baagala likes baagala simanyi viewership bafune sente nkubuuza gwalina essimu yo mu ngalo ng'olina viewership zikuwa sente likes zikuwa sente tezikusasula kati weziba zikutukusasula byopromoting obufunamu ki kubanga olina byopromoting either nga bakuwadde hard cash temutulowozesa nti bakoze eki babawadde sente kyesimanyi nti si kituufu ba kituufu naye emboozi zonna ezitayamba bantu oba butayongera ku struggle kitegeeza mwavudde ku mulamwa era nze naba ku TikTok nani followings nemblockinga ku Facebook ai unfollow nemblockinga nabamu mbajjeeko ku bantu abangoberera ku Facebook bikwano gye ngenze mba ni friendinga mwenna buli abadde atambuza ebibozibozi ebyo waki muganye okufuna mentality ekulaga nti ekibi kiba kibi bw'oba wasalawo kuyingira mu struggle giyingiremu n'omutima gwo gwonna buli lw'obeera mu struggle n'ofunamu okukyusibwa mindset yo oba tewali mu struggle njala kugamba nze gwolaba wano nakoma okubeera mu bantu abangi mu 2-2 sigenda nakoma okubeera mu bantu abangi nasigala bw'omu mu 2-2 sigenda ku pate sigenda ku mbaga sisisinkana bantu mbeera munju 24/7 business zafa nezisaanawo buli ekintu seko mukimanyi lwaki newala kubeera nga ndi compromised oba newala kutataganya security yange n'okunkyusa ebirowoozo sikyalina life yesu oli ayinza nti aggwa mwe mulina laavu nnyingi ku lw'eggwanga muganda wange si laavu nnyingi no credibility kintu kikulu consistency kintu kikulu nnyo
lowooza omukulu mumuwulidde consistency kintu kikulu nnyo Fred Lumbuye akubuulidde omukulu Lady Alison oh my god Winnie I love you so much oh my god she has been consistent ever since the election post-election pre-election she has been delivering buli lunaku era ono ye navayo ne mbagamba bwe tuba nga tupushinze relationship ye ne Fred Lumbuye oh my god kijja kutukolera ddala bulungi video eno njagala ogiwulirize bulungi naye olunaku olwaliro aleese bwino mukambweko saidi zeri okuva ewa General Salim Saleh General Muhoozi Kainerugaba wamu ne President Museveni soko ulirize nabagamba nti no mukyala she is one of the most informed Ugandan ladies that we have in Uganda today.
This act went in at a time where it is Easter period, okay? He went in on a Wednesday as a regular parent. He was driven there by the Muhoozis or the SFCs because it was planned between the SFCs and SFCs Frank Mwesigwa, Salim Saleh and Muhoozi at Serena Hotel in Mutundwe. I believe that's what it is, Mutundwe. Okay? Their plan was to drive this man, which they did on Wednesday. This man went to the school, to the administration office, to seek or pretend to seek admissions for a child of his to go to that school. Okay? Now, when this gentleman went to that school, he was seeking an application for a child of his. And because it was a Wednesday and the following day would be Easter Thursday, there were fewer children. As you know, we celebrate Easter and a lot of people are Christians or Catholics or people who will celebrate Easter. So the children were fewer than usual. Okay? And he had a lot of questions that he kept asking. And so the person who was talking to him, trying to get the admission process going, told him that he needed to come back the next day. Otherwise, he was to execute this thing on that Wednesday that he went first when he was driven to the school. Okay? He asked a lot of questions, you know, as a parent, you know, what do the children eat or how do they live? Where do they, you know, let me see the classrooms. Let me see what is the curriculum and all these kinds of things. So he asked the right questions like every parent would. However, I understand that because there were too many questions, they asked him to come back the next day. But being a Thursday, it's even closer to Easter. They call it Holy Thursday in Uganda. So they asked him and said, well, he went and he was driven to now complete the operation, okay? He found just 4 children outside on the veranda. And when he came in, the person who was talking to him, continuing with the questions about admission, saw him with a machete on his side. And she asked him, why do you have a machete on you? What is that? And he fidgeted. So when they figured him out, he had to hurry up and do what he needed to do. So he went onto the veranda where there was 4 children, and he cut all 4 to death. He chopped their neck, and those children bled to death. So because he found just those 4, because most of the parents had their children at home in preparations for Easter, and the ones who brought their children were the ones who normally bring the children so that they can go and continue walking and maybe pick them up later and things like that. All he found was 4 children. Immediately when this happened, when the administrator saw the machete, this man started to rush and do what he was sent to do. So he went on and started to kill those 4 children that were sitting on the veranda, while the administrator who saw him and saw what he started to do ran out and started to scream. She screamed on top of her voice. In the meantime, there were plans to execute such a deal or such an activity in more than one school. The other school is called Modern School, which is in the neighborhood. Okay? Now, as the lady started to scream, running out of the fence, trying to get help, which is how we normally seek help in Uganda, is to make a loud noise so somebody will hear, to tell somebody who will tell somebody. The whole village or community started to pour in to see what's going on. You know, a school in the neighborhood, everybody knows who runs the school, who lives there, or who takes care of the children. When they heard the principal or the person's voice, they decided to run in and see what's going on. And she started to tell them what's going on, and they found the children dead. Unfortunately, being very small, they can't reserve, you know, the bleeding could rush. And when you cut the jugular, which is the biggest blood